Hello everyone, it is Grandmaster Dawnbreaker here. It has been quite a long time since I quitted the game called Dota 2. The community leader was somehow kind in his or her own ways. I have done some shadow work on my own. I decided to put my energy and spirit into somewhere else that is much more important. What I'm saying here might seem to trouble a lot of the community. To play Dawnbreaker, you must not start with playing her when you have already a bunch of experience playing other post-3 heroes. Other post-3 heroes usually requires you to play her in a way that requires you to initiate fight or to have a lot of braveries, as in you always have to be in the front of the team fight. However, this does not really work for her. How do I put this in a way that people can understand? I do not have great hit and deny skills. I play her usually by playing her as what a post 1 will do, but mimicking it on post 3. In such a sense, I play her with expectations that post 4 has already played and practiced a lot on post 3 and 5. I always play passively when I pick her as a post 3. The one that needs to be aggressive or finds the timing is usually my post 4. However, this kind of synchronization and cooperation was not seen in post 4 and 5 before Guardian 3. I do not really have a lot of last hits or denies. In desperate situations, what needs to be done is usually by relying on killing post 1 or 5 of enemy team. Now I wonder my past teammates and Dota 2 friends such as faenryil and fitgirl can understand what I'm saying. I find this quite hurtful to fitgirl as he always picks some random heroes as post 4. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it does not. The best example could be when he plays post 4 support but he picks alchemist. Now I wonder whose fault was to blame. When Dawnbreaker is in other lanes, especially with full carry or tanker item builds, she's usually a strong version of post 4 light support. You can't really kill her as she's more or less a bristleback. From my perspective, Dawnbreaker is best to play as post 1 playstyle when she is on post 3. If and only her items and kills were enough, she can be a combination of post 2, 4 and 5. Perhaps what I'm saying here is too technical for lower brackets and might seem absurd to higher brackets. You are not really a post 3 in this case, but yet it's fine. I do not think my playstyle on Dawnbreaker can be mimicked by lower brackets or higher brackets. Some may say I'm a smurf that I was stuck on lower bracket, some may say I was my own immortal, some may say I can't really do post 3 jobs and roles as what the community expected to be. Some may say I create my own meta. Ultimately, what others say may not be relevant to me anymore. Dota 2 and mobile games were never really designed for players like me. This genre of games were designed for players who prefer constant changes and perhaps playing with many heroes, but on a surface understanding. If this is the case, so be it. I no longer stay in Dota 2, but I remain a firm believer that it will take a relatively long time for the community to understand that small portions in the Dota 2 community are like me. I think it is only natural since my kind of players consists of at most 30% of Dota 2 community. 70% of the community focuses on meta changes, heroes balancing, new maps and playstyles. Mobile games are also like real life. Specialization in a lot of sense are the ones that will suffer pre-Industrial Revolution 5. I guess I talk too much and thanks for listening.